Hi, and welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which we are here to help develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult. How is everyone doing out there this evening, daytime, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are around the globe, on the universe? I hope that you all have read or you're planning to read for at least 30 minutes today. All right? All right. Y'all ready to get started? That's right. And guess what, y'all? It's bedtime for a lot of those young people out there, all right? So this is a perfect opportunity to go ahead and get that reading in, all right? So I hope a lot of you all out there are joining us, okay? Because I'm so excited. And you know, I just absolutely love reading to you guys. And I love getting tongue-tied too. Y'all peep that? All right? That's all right, though, because we keep it moving, all right? And before we get started with our story, I want to share with you all another reading aloud benefit. Another benefit to reading aloud is that, now listen to this. This is pretty interesting, okay? Do you know that there have been studies that have been done showing that children who are reading to animals, reading to their own pets, or going to different shelters reading, it helps to build their confidence in reading aloud? Yes, that's right. Yes, it does. Okay. So if any of you guys got pets at your house, or if you have a dog, a cat, turtle, lizard, whatever you have, pick up your book and try reading to that pet and watch how they start to react. Because I'm going to tell you something. Our pet Tuffy, our pet cat, who is like the bomb, shout out to Tuffy, y'all. When I start doing read alouds, sometimes he will come around and it's almost like he wants to listen to the story too. So I think there's something to that study, all right? So go ahead and give it a try yourselves, all right? Cool. Let's do this. Bam. Oh, look at the cover of this story. All right. Let's read the title together. Everybody ready? Let's go. Not Norman, a goldfish story. And the author, her name is Kelly Bennett. The illustrator is Noah Z. Jones. Look at this awesome cover. All right. So tell me, what do you all see on the cover? Well, pretty obvious, right? We see what? See that goldfish inside of his home, right? See him in the goldfish bowl. And you see the little boy behind the goldfish bowl. So, what do you think this is all about? What are your predictions? What do you think this story is going to be about? Not Norman? Well, when you hear, of course, when you see the word not in front of something, right? That means that, either it means you don't want something or you can't do something, right? Well, let's find out what this not Norman business is all about. And if you have a pet at home, go ahead and have your pet come cozy next to you while they listen to this read aloud. And of course, here's the title. All right, the title page right here. When I got Norman, I didn't want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet. Not Norman. I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings. A soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night. Not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and 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 around. This is it, Norman, I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. How can I trade him like this? No one will want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky bowl. When I drop Norman into his nice, clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping, flapping his fins around. He looks so goofy, I have to laugh. Don't think just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow, you're out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up real good during show and tell, maybe someone will want him. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a real cool dog and 7 puppies. Want to swap one of your pups for Norman? I ask. Who's Norman? Asks Austin. My goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, half his water is gone. I'm sorry, I tell Norman when we get to school. I'm really sorry. He just stares at me all googly-eyed. Finally, it's my turn to show and tell. Just as I start to talk about my goldfish, Emily shouts, Jenny's gone! Who let my snake loose? Uh-oh. Does anyone hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask to hold his bowl? No. They're all jumping and screaming and chasing the snake. Not Norman. He's looking right at me. Thanks for listening, I tell him. Do you guys think he's going to keep Norman now? What are your predictions? That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store. I take out my tuba and begin to play. Bum, 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 ba, 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 boo, bo, bo, bee. I glance over at Norman. He's swaying back and forth. Glue, 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 glug. He mouths. Look, Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps Maestro, and try to play the proper notes. Maestro makes me stay for extra practice. By the time my lesson is over, it's too late to go to the pet store. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. He glugs. That night, I'm sound asleep when screech, screech. What's that noise? Scratch, screech, screech. Yikes! There's something at the window. Then out of the corner of my eye, I spot who do you think he spots? What are your predictions? Norman! He isn't scared. He isn't swimming around in circles either. He glugs and gives me a little wave. I'm not alone. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains. It was just a broken tree branch. Thanks for watching out for me, Norman. Do you think he's going to keep Norman now? Let's find out. On Saturday, I take Norman to the pet store, just like I said I would. I look at the cats and dogs and snakes and birds. I look at the hamsters and mice and lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they are not Norman. When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him. But now, even if I could pick any pet in the whole world, I wouldn't trade him. Not Norman. The end. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that story. And how were your predictions? Did your predictions of what the story was going to be about match the story? Oh, probably. I'm pretty sure, because you guys are brilliant out there. And I'm pretty sure you figured it out after a while, right? Said, oh yeah, this little guy, he's trying to get rid of that fish, right? But then what happened? The fish started to rub on him, right? He started to get a little soft on the fish, right? Which I thought was pretty cool. Well, again, like I said, I hope you all are getting your reading in. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. And remember, too, start reading to your pets, all right? It helps to build that confidence, all right? And also, I want to give a shout out to my mother. She has been the most faithful listener of our read alouds. Yes, and I can stop paying her now. I'm just kidding. Hope you like that joke, Mom. All right, you guys. You guys take care, and you all keep remembering to read for at least 30 minutes a day. Happy reading.